Hello, this is Two Legs Better, and welcome to my channel. And this is Badminton Academy, and we talk about badmintons. This is my Titan racket and a shuttlecock. So now, in this episode, I'm going to talk about the difference between singles and doubles because there's so many confusions between these two. A lot of people play or train when they train, especially when they train like singles. So when they play like singles. Now, but there are fundamental differences philosophically and technically and in terms of footwork and how you hit the shuttle, how your body moves. Everything is actually different. The pace and the mindset, everything is different. Now, I want to show you clips from each one and to give you a feel. Then I will try to explain some of the key differences in my opinion. This is not meant to be comprehensive, so and there might be more that I could add later, but I'll tell you some of the fundamental differences. Now, first, let's take a look at mixed doubles. This is doubles, but this is mixed. A man and a female pair together against another man and female. This is between the legendary Zheng Siwei, Huang Yaqiong from China and So and Che from Korea. And So and Che actually beat the Chinese pair to win their world championship. But Zheng and Huang won everything, the Olympics and multiple world championship. So let's take a look and pay attention to how Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong moves. Their movement is masterful. Really, they understand badminton so well. It's just there's no blind spot in their game. So let's take a look and get a feel about this. How proud he is. And smash, go forward, and drop. Okay, so that is mixed double. It's still double, but it's a mixed double. Okay. Can you feel the energy, feel the pace, right? Now let's take a look at a single. This is the single between the two legendary players, Li Chongwei and Lin Dan. Li Chongwei from Malaysia, Lin Dan from China, and these two are head and shoulders above everybody else in my mind. Okay, let's take a look at their game. Okay, this is a great play. Remember, this is the best. Okay, in terms of a men's single, and feel the pace, feel the technique, feel the footwork. Can you feel the difference? Probably not yet, but can you sense something is different here, right? Now let's take a look at men's double, and this is between the legendary. Actually, the one facing the other way, the red, the two people in red is Zhang Nan and Fu Haifeng, and they are from China. Fu Haifeng is a two-time Olympic winner, multiple championship. Zhang Nan has multiple Olympic champions as well. One in men double with Fu Haifeng and another one with Zhao Yunlei in mixed double. So Zhang Nan is great. Zhang Nan is a great player. Fu Haifeng is a great player. And Opposing to them are Lee Yong-dae and Yu Yong-sun. Lee Yong-dae is a legend. When he was really young, he got the mixed double Olympic champion in 2018 in Beijing, and then later, he has always been there. He won multiple world championships, and Yu Yong-sun is also a great player. I think they won world championships together, but so this is the top of the doubles play. Okay, let's just take a look. Okay, now I want you to pay attention to is you feel the different pace. When it's a doubles play, whether it's mixed or men's, and even for female doubles, it's similar. I don't want to show them just now and just kind of I think that's demonstrative enough. But doubles are basically the same, and there's no clear-cut rules between male and female doubles. Of course, mixed doubles, females goes to the forward a little bit more, but it's not a set rules. For men double, someone should go to the net as well. So now, what's the fundamental differences? Fundamental differences between single and double. Well, so for singles play, you are on your own. Okay, for singles, you are on your own. So when you are on your own, what's your focus? You need to cover everything. You are on your own. You are lonely. Okay, for singles play, you are lonely. Okay, when you are lonely, you cover everything, and that changes the way you move and the place you put the shuttle and how you protect. So this is for singles play. You saw between Linda and Li Chongwei, you can't leave a big gap on the field. If you leave a big gap, you need to be able to protect it. So for singles play, the number one focus is weakness. For singles play, you need to have no weakness. If you have a weakness, clear weakness, your opponent is going to explore that. So you need to have no weakness in your play, in your movement. Okay, so that's singles play. For doubles play, on the other hand, for the doubles play, you are not alone. You are with a partner. So when you have a partner, the key is collaboration. It's a cooperation, collaboration. The thing about a collaboration is you need to know your role. You need to help each other. Don't get in each other's way. My experience in in doubles play is even for the professionals. I show you some of them, right? You check my other clips, you can see them. Many times is you are in the way. When you are in the way, your opponent, your partner cannot play that. I said, say this is the court, right? This is the court, and for doubles play, it's everything there, right? But for any single player, for any particular player, they can cover the majority of the court. Wherever they are, they can cover majority of the court, right? So who's going to get which one will determine how efficient your attack is, your defense is. So for doubles play, the collaboration is the biggest concern here. So you can see for singles is protect your weakness. For doubles, you need to maximize your efficiency, maximize your ability. So how you do that will determine whether you two are, you can have two great players like Linda and Li Chongwei, they are great. But when they play doubles, they cannot beat any of the top pairs. Why? Because that's not how they are built. The way they think is different. So for singles play, you go do something and then you immediately start to retrieve. So you go away from where the shuttle goes. Why? Because if you put the shuttle there, you need to protect behind you. But for doubles play, no. Doubles play is if you smash it there, you hunt the shuttle, because the shuttle likely will come back there and then you're going to be there to kill it. But if you go there to kill it, you're going to lose your position. What about the rest of the field? Behind you, across the field and things like that. Well, you have your partner. So your partner needs to follow you up and then cover the other places. So that's the key differences between philosophically between single and double play. And you have to understand that. A lot of times, people don't understand it. It's I'll show you in some of the clips. The player just gets in the way. The general rules for doubles player is that if you are the front court player, if you can't see your partner, don't move back. Don't turn out your head. It's dangerous. It's both dangerous and inefficient. You're going to get in the way of your partner. So let your partner cook. That's the key. So the philosophical difference between single and double is, single you cover everything. Double you are single-minded. You're attacking. So that's the number one. Number one is the philosophical differences. Okay. So number two is the pace. In singles play, particularly if you look at, say, Lin Dan, Li Chongwei, there is a big rhythm. It's almost like they are walking on court at some point. When they hit it really hard, but when they are moving, sometimes they are not in a big hurry. That's the nature of singles, because you are covering everything, so you have to pace yourself. But not for doubles. If you look at the doubles, both the men's and the mixed doubles, everybody is constantly moving. Now, that's the pace. Okay, if you're playing doubles, you have to be on alert. You're constantly moving, you're hopping all the time, and so that's the pace. Okay, so that's the second thing, that's the pace. So the first one is the philosophical, and the second one is the pace, and the third one is the way you move, your footwork. The footwork for single is this, because you need to stretch. Many times you need to open up, you need to stretch to reach for the shuttle, and then you need to move back. So usually, more often than not, the right foot, if you're a right-hand player, the right foot, the tip of your foot goes wider, outside a little bit, or more, it depends on your flexibility, because that helps you keep your balance and then help you move back. It's totally functional. You can try that. If the tip of your foot is facing inside, it's difficult to move back, and sometimes you lose your balance. That's why sometimes people fall. And for singles play, it's less like that, because singles play is more straight line forward and backward. When you go sideways, you usually use half steps. So half steps are more often in doubles. You check those people when they hop, they are moving. They are not hopping in the original position. They are moving, but only half a step, not a big step. For singles, you need to move in big step. You need to move back to the base position as fast as you can. But for doubles, it's not the case. For doubles, you have some leeways. Not leeways. You don't have that much room to maneuver. So that's the footwork. Okay, and now the last one is about the hitting, the technique, the hitting technique. Okay, the way you hit the shuttle. The way you hit the shuttle for singles and doubles are very different. For singles, you try to hit it as high as possible, as early as possible. You really, I'll put it number 5. Number 5 is for doubles, don't do fake. No fake. Okay, don't do fake. Fake is not going to be good, and don't do fake. Don't do double move. But that's number five differences. But number four. So when you hit it for doubles play, you need to hit it as quick as possible, as quick as possible. So usually shorter swing and a lot of changes in generating power. Of course, there are big smashes in men doubles, but that's a different thing. In general, overall, you need to make hit on the move, so you need to shorter swing and more pace, right? But for singles, you need more control. Basically a longer swing, and you need to be able to reach to all four corners of the court. So that's in terms of hitting, there are differences. There are also many subtle differences, especially like how you drop it in front of the net and you push. There are subtleties in the fingers and in the grips, but I'm not going to get into that today in this video. But for doubles, there are many more varieties in terms of gripping and hitting and different defending or attacking different ways. But for and I want to emphasize a little bit more on number five, the last one, is that no faking, no double move. Double move is going to kill you. Okay, because in doubles play, say you want to go to the front of the net, right? If you move towards the net, and your partner is going to cover the rest of the field. So theoretically, when you start to move to the net, your partner needs to move at the same time. But now you think you change your mind, oh, the shuttle go over my head, I need to move back. When you move back, your partner needs to move out of the way. So now your double move becomes quadruple move, because there are four moves involved now. The thing is, if you go forward, you go forward. If you are wrong, the shuttle go over you, that's fine. That's your partner's job. And he's going to take care of that. And he should be ready, because if you are decisive, you go forward, and he should be decisive too. He can get it. And if you change your mind, it's going to kill them. And for fake, some people like trick shots, some people like fake. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not going to help you. I know in amateur plays, in our normal plays, sometimes it works, sometimes it wins the points for you, but that's not because you're good. That's not because you chose the right technique. It's because your opponent sucks. Really, it's because your opponent sucks. What do I mean by that? Because if you use fake, most of the fake is like a hold and flick or something like that. So you have to hit the shuttle at a lower than normal state. When you hit it lower than you could, it limits your options. And then your opponent, if they are experienced, they should cover. They should get in position, because now your options are limited. Because before that, you have say 4 options. You can hit it to all 4 corners. Now your options are limited, and all of them, the value of each one of them reduce. So they can creep into the net and then cover everything. So it's not because you are good if you win, it's because they are bad. You got to understand that this is a critical point. So in doubles, if you want to, first, don't trick people. It's almost impossible to trick. And second is, if you have to trick, still get it at a higher point, just change at the last second about where you put it. So you don't need to wait for your opponent to move. But of course, that doesn't mean you can't trick people. You can still trick people, but normally it's because your opponents are out of position. And I do that sometimes. Say, if it's a high clear, I can, before I hit it, I'm going to look at my opponent, and if they are out of position, I'm going to hit at the gap. But sometimes they notice the gap too, so they rush to save the gap, and then create a new gap. So I'm gonna hit, change the shuttle to the new gap. But I don't consider that fake. That's just normal play. You can see that in the these players, they do that. To illustrate your point, I'll show you one part in this clip to illustrate some of the points I try to make. Okay. All right. Let's see. So. That's the end of the last one. Now let's see. So. Okay, this one. Did you see that? Did you see that? What happened is this, okay? So Che is at the back. She's at the back and she's going to do a smash. And for the Chinese players, Zheng Sui is right here. Zheng Sui is right here, and Huang Yaqing is here. So in mixed play, is a normal attack. A normal way is attacking the female. So he's attacking that, and then the formation is clear. So So is at the front to right in the front to cover the net. Okay, so now Che doesn't want to smash to Zheng Sui because Zheng Sui's defense is just too great. Okay, so what she did is she crossed it. The cross is not very good. It's very high, but it's also safe. It's not going to make a mistake because it's a difficult shot to make. It's all the way across the whole court to cross there. So, and Huang Yaqing was getting ready for the smash. So she was expecting a direct smash. Let's see. Okay, that's the first one. The first one is a direct smash to Huang Yaqing, right? You know, it's a great placement. So it's directly to Huang Yaqing. It has to be Yaqing's return. So Huang Yaqing did a good job to return it there. You know, why did she just return to the female player? Well, because So covered everything well. He's a left-handed player and see his body, see his feet. So he's going to cover this part really, really well. And this corner also covers really, really well. So in this case, you can see So covers the full triangle really well. And Che only needs to cover that part. So if you want to keep Che engaged, you have to, that's the only place. So that's Yaqing did. Yaqing just lifted the back there. Okay, let's just move along a little bit. Okay, now the second move is coming, right? The second move is coming. Now, Yaqing is not fully set, but she's fine. And I think Che probably saw that. So that's why Che dropped it here. So, because if Yaqing tried to face forward for the smash, she's going to be out of position. But then, notice this, okay? Huang Yaqing try to make it look like she's going to flip it back to Che again. But then she saw So is moving to intercept the cross. But not just the intercept. His feet, his body is moving towards the other side. That's why she just changed the shuttle and then put it in front of the net. See that? Okay. That you could consider a fake, but I don't. I don't think it's a fake. It's just a changing. It's not even changing your mind. It's just it's a technical choice. Technically, I can do both. So I'm just waiting for you to react. If you react, I'm going to put it in a different position. So let's see. See that? You see that little movement? You see how So moves to his right, and then Yaqing just put it right in this case. You got to understand, these people, they don't do things randomly. They don't do things blindly. They are the top in the world in terms of badminton playing. So the reason they moved there is because they made a judgment. Okay, the shuttle is likely to go over my head, so I need to move this way to intercept, you know. And Yaqiong just saw that. Huang Yaqiong saw that and then said, okay, you already protected that. You take away that option. I'm going to put in a different option. And now, of course, you know, as great as these players are, he still got it back. Okay, this one is a little bit problematic. Okay, first of all, if you're amateur players, don't do that, because you lift the shuttle all the way across to the male player, to your female partner's side. It's going to put a lot of pressure on your partner. That's not good. If you notice, if you pay attention to Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong, Zheng Siwei almost never lifted intentionally to the other side, to Huang Yaqiong's side. He always keep it on his side. Why does he do that? Well, part of that is to protect your partner. Part of that is because you are stronger, so you can, you know, let's just say protect your partner a little bit. So this is not a very good lift. Well, the lift is itself is great, but it's a technical choice. It's not necessarily. See, that's a huge smash. But of course, Che did a great job to return it, and then Huang Yaqiong was able to intercept it actually. So this is why these people, you know, these players are so good. You know, they're so great. They cover so much places. And this one was another great return by So, and Huang Yaqiong just got it back. And see, actually both of them are there, but they are not in each other's way. That's just the beauty of this. You know, Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong, they trust each other so much, and they can do this. They can both go for the same shuttle, and they understand who should get it and who shouldn't. And Yaqiong put it in the gap because So is at the back. So drop it in front of the net, and if it's men double, he should go forward. But because it's mixed double, Che actually should go forward. Che should go forward even before that. After the smash, she sees that it's not for her to defend. She should go forward, but she doesn't. She just stays there. I think that's a little bit less efficient. This is why, in my mind, in my book, you know, Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong are so great. They are better than everybody. They judge the situation so well. They rarely become static. They know where to move. They gotta move, you know. Okay, another little bit to the cross. The last one, I just want to comment the last winner. It's because both of these Korean players are way back to defend the smash, because Zheng Siwei's smash is so powerful, so threatening. So they were very deep in the court to defend it, and then the shuttle wasn't lifted high enough, closer to the back line. So Zheng Siwei was able to move forward and make a big smash-like gesture to hold them there, and then change it to a drop at the last second, and that worked. So, and this is what I want to mention today, and the topic is the differences between playing singles and doubles games. They are very, very different. Very few people can master both. Some people are more suitable for singles game. Some are more suitable for doubles game, and I know in amateur world, so for us, it's like many times we have to play double. So it will be good to understand double a little bit better. And so I hope this analysis helps you. And this is again, this is Two Legs Better. And welcome to my channel if this is the first time. And please subscribe. Please come back, and I'll talk more about badminton, about my other passions, especially like negotiation, psychology, and even American football. So, and you have a great day.